One by y'all. All right, first and foremost, we want to give all the glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh by Hashem, Rakakudash. A double honor to our apostle, the great millstone, rule well. Peace and blessings to the house of David the elect. All right.
And this lesson is going to he that last best. You know, it's going to be many ways with it right now, so they pretty much in the laughing state. But at the end of the day, they're gonna lose that power, and it's gonna be the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, Native Americans today. And we're gonna get the last laugh. You know, the last laugh. So it also can trigger on down to what this lesson gonna go more into. Those of our people that made mockery of on this side, you know, they living it up right now. They laughing right now. They're in the house of mirth. Therefore, when all hell breaks loose in America, they're gonna be in a state of derision, and we're gonna have that last laugh. Lord willing, we stay strong in this. So we're gonna get Ecclesiastes 3.
Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. It said, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Yep. All right, this Ecclesiastes 3 and 4. It says, "A time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. A time to get and a time to lose. A time to keep and a time to cast away."
So, you know, it's just going to how it's a time for everything. It's not saying that you can't laugh right now, but just for the majority part, Yahweh Shah put in this in captivity for us just to be in the house of birth right now. We're supposed to be in that state of mourning, you know, because we broke his law, statutes, and commandments as a people. Therefore, we suffering punishment right now. So it's not that time of just to be laughing, enjoying life, because it's not really life when you think about it. All right. Get that 2 Peter 3, bro.
And it's 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that should become that. Yeah. All right. And 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there should become in the last days scoffers, walking out their own lust.
Yep. And that's exactly what we see nowadays, you know, especially starting how they mock apostles and elders of great millstone. You know, they'll call the apostles like other nations, you know, all type of derogatory terms. And you know how they laughing at us right now because they see us out there in highways and byways. You know, they say, you know, we in dresses, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, what's the stuff we preaching about, Yahweh Shah, you know, they have no understanding that, you know, they'll say that the Lord's not coming back. And you got dudes like Sardelli say, you really mean to tell me there's going to be a so-called black man crack the skies? You know, just making mockery of our power, man. So right now, that's how you know that we're in the last days, because you see nothing but scoffers. And they all mocking us right now, but at the end of the day, we're going to get the last laugh. Go ahead.
Jeremiah 7:25.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to speak on something. I know this is the lesson is unfolding. And man, brothers have to learn to delay gratification. But we all have to learn to delay gratification, man. We have to learn how to cry now or mourn now so you can laugh later, man. You know, you don't want to party inside of a house that's burning down. How they used to have that chant back in the 90s, the roof is on fire. You inside of a party about the roof is on fire. That's not us, man. We're going to delay our gratification so we can laugh last, man.
I got to preach that. Okay. This is the book of St. John, chapter 16, verse 20. Verily, verily, I say unto you, that ye shall weep and lament, but the world shall rejoice. And ye shall be sorrowful, but your sorrow shall be turned into joy.
So, hey, the world is rejoicing now, man. And we taking L's. I speak for myself. I'm happy. My definition of happy is when I'm amongst the brotherhood, man. Or when I'm teaching and I'm in the spirit. But outside there, it's like, who is he? What's going on? This world is strange, man. All right? But it's not going to be like that in the near future, man. You have to be wicked to have fun in this place, man. All right? So, yeah, the world is rejoicing now. But soon the world is going to mourn, man. That's why I said, if you are judged, so you will be condemned with the world, man. So when the table turns, we're going to rejoice in the world is going to mourn, man.
Yeah, that's just the perfect balance of Yahweh Shah, you know. because 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they in that house of birth, man. They want to live up. They want to, you know what I'm saying, just party like there's no tomorrow, live, you know, that YOLO type of lifestyle. But at the end of the day, when we suffer for righteousness' sake, therefore, Yahushua, when he walked on this planet Earth, he suffered the same, type of things, man. So as representatives of Yahushua, we had to go through the same steps, man. We had to catch hell, catch all type of, made mockery of us like that, because our Lord and Savior did it. Therefore, we got to go through it too.
I got a precept, and this is you hear that song? Job 5:22, and destruction and famine. I got another one. This is Psalms 2. States I started 1. Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. All right. He that sit in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Because all these people, even from the elites, down to the, your average, Joe Six-Pack, all of them have vain imaginations, man, about this place continuing, man. When you go to work, what the managers and the supervisors and the upper, management always speaking on, 2021, 2030, we hope to be, at this much expansion, all right? The elites, they want the new world order, so you have all these people with all these vain, hopes, within this society, but it's all gonna come to naught, and it's gonna come to naught fast, man. It's gonna be, and these people gonna dwell in torments, man. The scriptures say they're gonna dwell in torments, man. Which means just like you in the house, you chilling, that's how it's gonna be when all our hell breaks loose, man. Torment just gonna dwell on these people, man, every second, man. So we go through what we go through now, like the scriptures say, so we don't be chastened with the world, man. Yeah, that's right.
And like the brother said, it was an old MTV commercial. It's showing a family that's, having a regular night, eating dinner and watching TV. They say, martial art truth just kicked in, what I'm saying? So that's going to catch majority of our people off, man, because they not looking out for the prophecies and things and such. They got their mind tuned in right now what's going on in this society as far as trying to capture their American dream, trying to just live life to the fullest, therefore they don't get caught up when all hell breaks loose in America. All right,
And St. Peter 3 and 4, and saying, what is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation.
Yep. That's what they be doing. What's the promise is coming? We always preach the Yahushua. And I'm like, oh, y'all was teaching that 10, 15 years ago. Y'all been saying that for years. If you know anything about repetition, the Most High, he's a master of repetition. Again, in the book of Leviticus, Yahushua, we continue always saying America's going to get destroyed for years. But when that day comes, when that moment comes, just like when Noah was preaching out there, he caught people off guard, those people was laughing at Noah when he was out there, preaching about the water, things of that such. So how much more us in these last days preaching about nuclear fire here in America,
Verse 5, for this is the willing of evidence of that by the word of the Most High, that the heavens were of old, and the earth stand out of the waters and the water. Verse 6, whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished.
Yep, because Noah, he was preaching over 100 years, man, just prophesying that it was going to be a great flood coming. So people would probably just normally, scoffing, making their little gestures at them, going by their daily lives. And soon when that time hit, when that water fell, that's when, the people start looking crazy as hell. And those same spirits back on here on earth today,
You got to tell you in Matthew, in the days of Noah, how they were drinking, and giving their married, man, and eating, man, going on with their day to day, man. Because when you marry, when people are getting married, they're saying they looking for a continuation, man.
Yeah, for the future. This my wife for the rest of the world. We going forward.
And that's how we're in the end. Because the marriage rate is dropping dramatically. You have a movement called MGTOW. There's men pledging not to get married and have offspring, man. So yeah, men pledging not to get married and have offspring. What do you think is the future of the society just from that perspective alone?
Yeah.
It goes to show you that these people are not talking to the philosophies of America.
Yeah.
Because, 20, 30 years ago, marriage or being someone's marriage, that was a big thing. Now Jake and these other nations, they see it is what it is. It's nothing but another hustle for Esau to get paid.
And this crazy as hell, because you live in they say America is the best country to live in. But if you're a rich man in America and you get married, that's the worst thing you can do. But over there in the East, you can have multiple wives. You can divorce her. She ain't right. She don't leave with nothing. But over here, all right, you get married, and you get a divorce. You destroy it, man. Everything you work for, your whole empire. You can be the third generation of your family's empire, but you marry the wrong motherfucker, your empire destroyed, man. That's here in America, man.
You know, all your dad put you in these little league shit since 8, 9, 10 years old. You become an outstanding superstar. You marry this chick, she has to stay with you for 8 to 10 years. Now she gets half. She ain't shot one ball. She did no tour-a-days. You know what I'm saying? She ain't went to no dribbling coach, no shooting coaches. And then put no work in there. All she did was lay on her back and scream at you so she could receive your attention.
There's a quote, and basically the American men are wising up from this, right? There's a quote, I forgot who quoted it, but it said when the death rate is higher than the birth rate, prepare for the downfall of the society. Roughly paraphrasing it. But we live in especially in Esau's world, his death rate is higher than his birth rate. So that's another sign that this is the downfall of his society.
It happened during the dark ages. When Jake was ruling during the Middle Ages, so on and so forth, when that Black Plague came, look how many Jake lost their lives, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with Esau. History repeats itself. Right. So now Esau is basically dying off from the face of the earth. Esau is not producing as far as offspring anymore. Why? Because the Most High is he's cutting the toenails off his kingdom, man.
God.
Yeah, this is 2 Peter 3:7. Of the heavens and the earth which are now, by the same word are kept in storage, reserved to fire against the day of judgment, perdition of ungodly men.
Yep. So the Most High overflow. The time when Noah was out there preaching with water, this time it's going to be reserved to fire in this land of America, aka Babylon the Great. Okay. All right. So let's get Jeremiah, bro.
Jeremiah 7:25. Jeremiah 7:25. Since the day that our fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt, I have sent unto this day. I have even sent unto you all my servants the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them.
Yep. So this right now, like we always say, it's like the cool of the day. You know what I'm saying? Before all hell breaks loose, that's why before one our people out there in the highways and byways doing all the weekly sit downs. And just think about how many people just walking by this and offending their hand to the word. They make mockery of it right now. But that same type of mockery they're doing, those angels will be pouring it right back to you. How about Shem Shah? They were out here breaks loose. They're going to be remembered for all that type of wickedness they did, man.
I say something. This word that two-edged sword. Apostle Ariamla did a lesson. And he had said, when we teach and when we preach, there's two things happening, man. The elect, all right, of Israel are being edified and built up, but the 2/3 and the unbelievers, they're being sealed for their destruction. So you have the elect being sealed for salvation, and then with the same word, the same sermon, you have people being condemned. So all those people that ride by, Jake to blow the horn, throw the fists out, he's you either gonna be sealed for edification or you're gonna be sealed to your destruction, man.
You're marking yourself.
Yeah.
Since you just said that, get that Matthew, bro. You want to get
This is Matthew 12:36. It says, "But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment."
So, all the type of mockery, like when y'all Lord and Savior coming back, the promise is coming, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been going out there for years, man. Ain't nothing happened yet. And you can see through the spirit that look how these days passing by. look how the love of many wax and cold. One thing you see on the news is different homicides, man. All type of deaths that you can't even explain what happened. It was like not too long ago, a person died or got killed in a car accident. Hey, body was like on the highway side.
Right.
On the interstate, you know, how can you explain that? You know?
36. It says, "For by the words thou shalt be justified, and by the words thou shalt be condemned."
So just by your tongue, you know what I'm saying, like you saying something out the way, you know what I'm saying, how about your shots gonna hold you up to that, man?
You people, you know, hey, you sealing your judgment, you know, typing, man.
Yeah.
You know, what you had that little chick the other day, that dumb man come in, you know, talking about hotel and shit. Yeah. You know, you gonna be through, man. You know.
Right. Yeah, just to make a quick point. In Psalm 73, it tells you how the Most High set up the elites in slippery places, right? Now, another slippery place that Esau, the Most High, has set up the average person in America, man, is the convenience that this society provides, man. You're biologically designed to go a couple of days without food. You're biologically designed to hunt your food, grow your food, fish for your food. You're biologically designed to do that. We live in a society where you can do a couple scrolls on your phone. Someone's knocking at your door talking about Uber Eats, man.
Right.
Talking about some damn Postmates, man. All right, but we're coming into a time where that is going to collapse. And you're going to have to go day after day and week after week and month after month of not knowing exactly how you're going to eat, man. And we haven't seen that time in hundreds of years, man. So the thing that's going to kill a lot of people in America is the fact that when this grid collapses and people are not going to know how to live off the earth, man. The comfort is gone. Like you said a couple years ago, when the Most High takes your normalcy, man. That's all I wanted to say.
I got something back good, bro. And this is Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof.
Yeah, death and life, man. Just by the words you say, it's like the brother said, like you just type something, you know what I'm saying? There go condemnation right there, man. Just by typing something, man. And walking by, you know what I'm saying? You saying something under your breath. Them angels right there, and they recording it.
Yeah. That's part of our culture, man. You know, see, black culture tells you to say anything. You know, that's why Jake can make a whole album. This nigga lying the whole album, man. That's not him. You know, that's part of black culture. But our culture, you couldn't just say anything, man. You couldn't call a woman a whore if she wasn't a whore, man. You know, you get killed, man. You can't call a man a false prophet if he's not a false prophet, man. You know, or you can't be a false prophet, man. Like most of these Jakes that's the leaders of black culture, man. You know, so saying anything, that was part of our culture, man. You know, not being able to say anything, that was a part of our culture, man. Words meant something, man.
I got one more. Ecclesiastes 37:18. Four manner of things appear, good and evil, life and death, but the tongue rule over them continually.
Yeah, and you got like on these little dating apps, you see the especially so-called black women, they'll have on there, I'm very outspoken. You know, that's not for our culture. You know what I'm saying?
Red flag.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? Those same type of women that be outspoken like that, you know they be making mockery when they see us out there, man. That's why like a lot of people be getting killed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like in your city, like you gotta think about it. They probably said something against the prophets, man. And that's just that judgment y'all about your shot. It's finally bringing upon them.
That nigga don't love the rest of us.
I'm just gonna bring you up.
You know what I'm saying? He was mocking the prophets back in the 90s.
St. Christoph John, man.
Yeah, the Most High took his fucking son and then he doubled back and came and killed him eventually, man. But he was mocking pretty hard, bro. Had the little microphone, everything was all fine and dandy until the Most High came and visited his ass twice.
Yeah, he died of heart disease, they said. I just looked up today.
And then that's torture within itself. You know, your son get killed. The Most High let you live so you can feel it.
Yeah.
Then he kill you, man. You know?
That nigga was like literally grieving behind that shit.
And what's his name? I guess in the other.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name, man? Cam Hart.
No, this nigga did like him.
He played on Everybody Hates Chris, man.
Yeah, dude that was outside.
Like a landlord.
I don't know.
They had dressed up. Him and Michael Epps had dressed up like so-called prophets.
Yeah.
Lord, somebody.
They were acting, basically being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And acting, they made a skit of the Israelites. And they were laughing and talking bullshit.
Right.
And once I got him, I think his name Rick Cole. Maybe I think Rick
Yeah,
Harris.
that's it. He had it though.
Yeah, but he disrespectful. Once I came, got him.
What's that large?
Yeah.
I got somebody.
Second got 36.
Second probably what?
36. And you go ahead, brother.
This is Ezekiel chapter 12, verse 22. It says, "Son of man, what is that proverb that you have in the land of Israel, saying that the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore."
They don't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. The vision has not failed. Anything around that time frame, you have prophecies of terror. All right, but we're in the end time now. We fast forward to the present time, and we see we just have two major prophecies. That's the chip, and that's the war in World War III. Like Apostle Tar states, the microchip has to be implemented or mandated, okay, across the four corners of the earth, and then World War III. You can't have World War III prior to the chip. All right.
World War III, grand finale.
That's the grand finale.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, bro. It's on you, jump on.
I'm just saying, like you said, the vision is not. What Jake don't understand, you actually living in the vision that was prophesied, man. It's just like if you prophesied me going to prison, and I'm in prison saying, what happened to the vision? You saying I was going to go to prison. Right. Because Deuteronomy 28:6-8, you was on them ships, man. Yeah. That was a vision. So if that vision didn't fail, all right, you being the tail and everyone and the heathen getting high above you, that didn't fail. You going to your enemy for one of all things, that didn't fail. So what you think, the destruction gonna fail, man? And the ushering in of a righteous kingdom through the only begotten son, your house shot, it's gonna fail, man.
We tell dudes, fell off that they scoffers or something like that. And the only thing you see on the videos, they come and they scoffing, but at the same time, they don't even know they doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's showing you how cold he is with it, man.
Sure did it, and it's spiritual too. But that was his spirit doing them coming.
That's
he thought, you don't know what he did type of some bullshit. He got took over by the evil spirit and got, Now you're a scout. Now you done mark yourself. You know what I mean? And the script, instead of going forward, instead of going to plan, it's like the Most High design. Yeah. 6 and 26. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah.
Luke 6 and 25. Woe unto you, they are full. Woe unto you, they are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Pursuing to Isaiah 65, how about Shah said, my servants shall eat. You know what I'm saying? So when that time frame comes, when there's no food out here, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come to your mind like, man, I was making mockery of those guys. A lot of our people, for the majority part, they have a conscience. So it's gonna hit them at that last state, like, damn, I was making mockery of them. And pursuing the Daniel 12 chapter, I said, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. That's gonna be on our people that, that made mockery of us. Once they make it to the kingdom, they're gonna remember that shit. They're gonna be feeling disgraceful, but it's gonna be for a certain period of time, and therefore they're gonna be able to live. But at the same time, it's gonna show you that they were like, man, I was a faggot. You know what I'm saying? I was doing wicked shit like that. I was cursing at the prophets.
But when in their right mind,
yeah. So it's gonna hit them that way, and it's right. So this to show you how you make mockery of. You gotta be careful what you do, because at the end of the day, that can be your last time, man.
This Hosea 4:6. They say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. And I also will reject thee. Yeah. So them walking by scoffing and shit, they rejecting the Most High, they rejecting life, so they gonna get destroyed just for walking by scoffing, saying that dumb shit, and they gonna be righteous, man, cause that's what you doing.
Yeah. So by the end part, it says that he's gonna reject them. You know what I'm saying? So when they see their children out there in hunger, you know what I'm saying, and they call on the Lord and stuff like that, he's not gonna hear you. You know what I'm saying? You're in a concentration camp, you seeing your loved ones getting killed right there, right in front of you. He's not gonna hear you, man.
That's just like the St. John dude, what his name, Christoph. It's not having to his son, and he like saying he was mourning and he would beat down behind, but he was like, Most High probably just saying he had to be like, shit, you remember you put with them prophets?
Yeah.
Them I had put them out there, and you was saying that dumb shit, right?
Now here he is, like, you know, he's laughing at his own heritage. And on top of that, he has a platform. He out there with the microphone and the camera. He can be letting people know who we really are.
And he got a platform that influence people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what I'm saying? He did his shit better. He should have did the right thing. Cause now you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Over it.
And just to back you up, you can break it down. Proverbs 1:26. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes.
So there it is. When the shit hit the fan and it turned around, he gonna be laughing at you. And you gonna be thinking about, man, I should have did the right shit, man. I shouldn't even been messing with them.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be the Most High laughing. He's gonna laugh through his prophets, man.
Right.
You know, Lord, when we are the men, we're the mouthpiece of the Most High. Therefore, we're gonna be laughing. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna make you remember what happened. Exactly. Remember? You know? And that's the beautiful thing about it, man. Getting that last laugh, man. You know what I'm saying? The biggest I told you so. You know what I'm saying? You see it like that nigga woman who rejected certain brothers and stuff like that. And then she was getting chased down the street and stuff like that. You might see. I told you, black man.
And the reason why I said the Most High may laugh, because if you go to Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, he told the angels, go in my hearing. Like he basically states how he wanted to hear these women scream and shit like that, and beg for their lives, and you know, and hear them fucking battle cries as these men are raping and killing these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So it only makes sense that the Most High will laugh as well, man.
Because the scriptures say about those death angels that they appeased the wrath of him that sent them, man.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be appeasing, man.
Yeah.
They go to you, how about your mouth shot, man?
They got a saying in the nigger world, catching bodies. And the death angels get off on catching bodies, man. They like they like that destruction too.
Yeah.
Kind of like Mad Max on Showers, man.
Right inside. Like Mad Max on Shot is what man right here.
Yeah, right here. So.
I had a precept too. All right. What was it? Psalms 110:3. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, and the beauties of holiness, for the womb of the morning, thou hast to do of thy youth. And that's the nature of Jake, man. Jacob, when Jake sees that the Most High is with us and he's in all hell, all right, that's when the respect is gonna come, man. When Jake sees the power of the Most High, that's when the respect is gonna come, man.
Yeah. Balance it out. That's how a lot of brothers gonna come into the fold as well.
Yeah,
so that spiritual power as well. At the same time, a lot of people that made mockery things of that such. That's when they're gonna be want to join the team now.
It only makes sense because what does it say? How we're gonna be given fame and the land will put to shame.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's gonna show you like everybody's gonna want to hop on that bandwagon, you know.
Because that's gonna be torture within itself, you know. Because imagine like when Most High closed the ark on the door. You know, when the rain was coming down, Noah was telling them that it was from the flood and a lot of people finna die.
Yeah.
So now you just leave raindrops hit you and you know you're gonna die. You finna flood and you finna die. That's how it's gonna be, man. When the Lord closed the spiritual ark, you know, he not letting nobody in, he gonna open you up, you know, then you gonna consider. But now you're gonna have to think about all these ways that brothers been telling you you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Now you gotta think about the newly created creatures, the famines, the pestilence. You know, the martial law, your wife, your daughter getting raped in front of you. Now you gotta think about all these things, but the ark gonna be closed.
Right. And all of these examples that the brother has named, those are going to plagues, man. And when you go into that term plague, it literally means divine judgment.
Like how we brought out Kelly a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Our people gonna be like Cain, a minister society, and they're gonna have that flashback, all the shit you did. You know what I'm saying? And at that moment, you're gonna be like, man, I wish I listened. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be laughing. You know, and you know Jay can roast.
Yeah, that's what
Y'all
I'm
gonna be through.
Yeah. One thing about Jay can roast, man. Alright.
Proverbs 13:13. Whosoever despises the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandment shall be warned. And you know, and that basically, you know, that's how it is. And, you pass by camp and you stop. And some people stop and listen, but they don't take it serious. And they talk shit about the brothers, you know, so forth. And they don't want to do right or get right. And they despise the word. So the Most High J gonna destroy them. No ain't much about it.
The majority of Jay want to listen when some type of catastrophe happened to them where they love ones. That's when they want to be like, man, yeah, when they're affected, then that's when they want to open the Bible or try to seek the prophets, man.
Justice for justice.
Yeah, well, that's nigga coach. You know, Jay can shoot up everybody else mama house, make everybody else mama sit on the front row. You know, but then when it's your brother or your son, now it's a problem. You know,
march and protest.
Yeah.
Did you see what that second Chronicles? Second Chronicles what now?
9 and 7.
My bad. Second Chronicles 9. Second Chronicles 9 and 17.
Yeah, just go over like this a brief summary, just like it's just going over like prophets of or kings of our nation. Showing how they were once ruling the nation of Israel. They made the Most High mad, and therefore the Most High had King Nebuchadnezzar, take over them. So this just show you how it's gonna fall into it.
All right, this is Second Chronicles 9 and 17. It says, moreover, the king made a great throne of ivory, and over the
Sorry, 2:17.
Second Chronicles 9 and
36 and 9. Second Chronicles 36 and 9. 2:17.
All right, my bad, bro.
Okay, you're right.
No. Second Chronicles 36 and 9. Who is it? Jehoiakim. Yeah, Jehoiakim. How you say? Yeah, Jehoiakim. Second Chronicles 36 and 9. Jehoiakim was 8 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned for like 3 months and 10 days in Jerusalem. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh. And when the year was expired, King Nebuchadnezzar sent and brought him to Babylon with the goodly vessels of the house of the Lord Yahweh, and made Zedekiah his brother king over Judah and Jerusalem. Zedekiah was 21 years old when he began to reign, and reigned 11 years in Jerusalem. And he did that which was evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh, his power, and humbled not himself before Jeremiah, the prophet speaking from the mouth of the Lord Yahweh. And he also rebelled against King Nebuchadnezzar, who had made him swear by the Most High, but the stiffened his neck and hardened his heart from turning unto the Lord Yahweh, power of Israel. Verse 14, moreover, all the chief of the priests and the people transgressed very much after all the abominations of the heathen, and polluted the house of the Lord Yahweh, which he had hallowed in Jerusalem.
Yep, so this is the chief priest of all of our people. And this is going to how they were just, making mockery of Jeremiah when he came to prophesy to those people, which were Israelites. That's what was going to happen to them.
And the Lord Yahweh power of their fathers sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and on his dwelling place.
Yep, so just to fast forward right now, it's the same type of thing right now. Yahweh Shashai, he's raising us up betimes, letting the people know what's about to happen before it happened. So therefore, you have no cloak for your sins. You can't say that you didn't hear or see the prophets out there. That he had so sold up in the spirit, he got brothers out there doing sign language for people that can't even hear. You know what I'm saying? So he got everything covered on every spiritual avenue. So when all hell breaks loose, you know what I'm saying, there go your judgment, man, because you had the time to seek the Lord when you could have. So, right.
But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets, until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy.
There was no cure, man. They got all that cup of destruction from Yahweh, man. Go ahead, bro.
Therefore he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, who slew their young men with the sword in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon young man, or maiden, old man, or him that stooped for age. He gave them all into his hand.
So that reminds me of Ezekiel the 9th chapter. It says how the angel gonna kill pretty much young and old, young maids and children. It's gonna be that same type of death, man. Because you want to make mockery of the prophets. That's Yahweh Shah showing compassion to you by sending them out there and warning you. And you want to just laugh and joke at the Most High like that. So the Most High like, okay, I got something for you ass. And that's why right here that the Chaldeans they slew young men and old women. So in this time frame, the modern day Chaldeans, Esau, when all hell breaks loose, he's not gonna care that's an old woman on a damn cane. You know what I'm saying? Or she on dialysis or something like that. And those martial law troops, they don't kill majority of our people, man.
You have to bring to mind, Esau was a natural born hunter. So he's not a human attacking other humans in his mind. You just take the Israelites, they're just like animals. Huh? They're just preying. It's like a game.
Yeah.
Cain, you want to say the term Cain, it means what? A dagger.
Yeah.
He's a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. They showed that, I remember years ago, there was over there, I want to say Iraq. There was in a plane, it kind of looked like Call of Duty. It was just out there in a plane shooting innocent civilians over there in Iraq, man. Esau laughing about it. Yeah. So the Most High, he's going to tap in that spirit of that old hatred Esau has for our people, man.
And if I can ask you, that's why a lot of these motherfuckers be coming back with PTSD. Because not actually fighting for so-called United States, but what they did over there, killing kids, going to these schools, going to these churches.
He gonna be like a madman sparing none.
Yeah.
Because the Most High gonna put a different spirit on the Edomites, man. Because as you can see, the police is phasing out, man. Trump, the Most High set Trump up, via the elites, to stir up the ancient hatred, man. Yeah. And stop trying to disguise it. Just be like, fuck it, we gonna make this bitch great again. Right. These niggas done got out of hand, man. So when the Most High put that spirit into Esau, he gonna go ham, man.
And that's when it's gonna hit our people, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like just imagine, man, people facial expression, people you try to tell, you know what I'm saying, like coworkers, like your coworkers, you know what I'm saying? Right. Just imagine those facial expressions, like, damn, man, I wish I listened. It's gonna really hit them. It's gonna really eat them up inside, man.
They gonna see why Esau was the main topic of the ministry. Outside of the gospel and the kingdom, Esau was the main topic, man. Because we watch, man. You got to warn you. Right. And we know what this nigga finna do, man.
It's an old slogan. It goes like, in the end, you start thinking about the beginning. The beginning is when you heard the truth towards your downfall.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Esau too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Listen.
That's why the Most High, he said, "O Syrian, the rod of my anger, so the staff of their hands, my indignation, his righteous anger." He's going to use Esau, the so-called white man, against that hypocritical nation, you Israelites, man. The ones that you don't want to adhere to the word of Yahweh Shah. Tell you, man, that shit gonna get ugly, man. All right, so we can end it with the Job
5 and
sorry.
7. There shall no evil touch thee.
Let's go into the elect. The ones that Yahweh Shah has predestined to be delivered.
In famine, he shall redeem thee from death.
So that's what we've been prophesying out here. There's going to be a great famine out here. That's just showing you right there. There's going to be a great famine in this land of America.
And in war from the power of the sword, thou shalt be hid from the scourges of the tongue. Neither shall thou be afraid of destruction when it comes.
God's wisdom and knowledge should be a stability at our times, because we know these things has to happen.
A destruction and famine thou shalt lack, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
So, and destruction and famine thou shalt lack, and that's the spirit that we hope that Yahweh Shah keep us in, man. When we see all this hell breaking loose, we'll be in that spirit of laughing, how it says that we should be rejoicing in Isaiah the 65th chapter. And just first and foremost, how this lesson is going into how he that last best. No, just think about just the nation of Israel as a whole. How it says in Genesis, the 49th chapter, that truth shall overcome Gad, but he shall overcome at the last. That last mark is always the beautiful part. Just like of a movie, man, that climax. At the end, the good guy always get his lick back. He always get that laugh back. And Lord willing, through the Spirit, we are those good guys, which are the elect of the nation of Israel, man. And first and foremost, our big brother Yahushua, he's gonna get that last laugh back. Like he's mad, and he's gonna come back as a travailing woman. Those same niggas who hit him, you know what I'm saying, prophesy who hit you. You know what I'm saying, made mockery of him, put thorns on his head, man, as a crown. You know, Yahushua, he's gonna get that last laugh back. He's gonna get it back first and foremost. Then it's gonna trickle on down to the hope of his elect, man.
You know, they say, get my lick back. Yeah, I'm sure get his lick back.
You know. So hope y'all everybody eat that last best, man. With that, thank you all and glory to
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem.